It's been a great week of contest prep. It's week 16. I've got 5 days to go. I compete this Saturday. We're bringing calories up, filling out the physique. It's time to dial it in. What's going on? It's Pro Physique Coach Ben Berluti here, and today I'm going to quickly recap week 16 in my contest prep journey here in 2024. I've been documenting each week for you guys, uploading to my YouTube channel every single Monday, and this past week we've continued to dial things in. Calories are coming up, guys, okay? So as of 13 days ago, on a Tuesday, my coach and colleague Tyler Weed was like, you know what? You are lean enough. You've obtained the state of leanness needed after 14 weeks of rigorous dieting to step on stage and do well. Now let's work on filling your physique back out by bringing calories up. So we've been doing that very steadily and gradually. So I'm no longer on death macros. Thank the Lord. I feel like a human again. Still doing a good amount of cardio though. We're still working there. And the physique's starting to fill out. Vascularity's looking good. Pumps are good in the gym. And I noticed just as of Saturday and today in the gym, really feeling better during my training and cardio, not feeling lethargic between sets, going from set to set, and just kind of checking the boxes through those workouts, right? So my death macros, as I like to call it, low calories got down to 150 carb, 145 protein, or 45 fat, and 185 protein. And then right now, as of today, we're up to 250 carb, 50 fat, and protein's the same at 185, okay? That's about a 450 calorie increase, and the physique is looking better. You know, my weight's been very stable, right around 135-ish, okay? So my body's utilizing those extra calories in a good way. Now, we were doing refeeds each week, once a week, and that gave us a good idea of where my kind of peak week macros would end up kind of be at quickly. And that's where we were, because we went from 150 to 175 carb, held that for a few days. Then we decided to go up to 200 carb. Then we went up to 215 carb. Then we went up to 235 carb, 50 fat. And now we're up to 250 carb and 50 fat. So it's been small, steady increases. And I've been tracking sodium and fluids very meticulously. 120 ounces of fluid a day, been doing that for months. Sodium, been tracking that for a month, and doing that very consistently. And our plan right now is the whole thing's probably very stable and consistent in terms of macros, fluid, and sodium. Over the next few days, we will adjust as needed, and if we do adjust, it will be bringing things up, okay? So if you track your intake of sodium regularly, your intake of fluid, and you are extremely lean, it's going to make a difference on your physique. Paul Ravella and I just did a video collab a couple of days ago, which I'll upload to my channel here this week before my show, and we discussed this. You know, Paul was talking about, and you guys want to hear about some more, how, you know, peak week is often skewed into like it's this somehow magical phase of the process. It's really not. It just gives you a little bit of a it's kind of optimizes the process. If everything else in check, is going to boost your physique by probably 5 to 10%, right? Just kind of fill you out. That way you're full, ripped, and ready to go on stage day, okay? So if you're lean enough, extra sodium will help, okay? Extra carbs will help. Think of your muscle like a balloon. You know, when there's no air in a balloon, the muscle's flat, you look small, right? When the muscle is full, that balloon is full, you're going to look a little bigger, right? So carbohydrates are stored as glycogen in our muscles, okay? Now we're blowing up the balloon. Water and sodium will follow the balloon that we're filling up, right? It's going to help kind of increase the volume size of that. It's going to push vascularity out. You push those veins against the skin. Vascularity has been really good the past week or so. Pumps have been fantastic. I've been doing pictures first thing in the morning, and then after training, and then mid-afternoon, because we want to see how the physique is looking. You know, I'm going to be stepping on stage around 11:30 a.m. this Saturday, so it's a good idea to know, okay, if I have my first meal at about, 8 o'clock, chances are around 11, I'm going to be looking like X, right? So you want to have a little bit more in a very controlled way. It's not like we're having 500 milligrams extra sodium every single day. Now we'll keep it relatively constant. Maybe we'll make little bump ups as needed, a little bit extra fluid. If you pull back on water and sodium, you're not going to look good. The way people can get away with that is if they're already very shredded. Maybe they're not optimizing their look, but they're already really shredded, okay? It's hard to go wrong when you have no body fat on your body, okay? Now, if physiologically speaking, you want to optimize things, you got to follow how the body works, right? So you don't want to cut water, you don't want to cut sodium. No, you're going to look flat and small, you know? You don't want to have a bunch of crazy foods that you never have. No, that may affect your digestion. Now it's just like sitting in your stomach, right? Paul's talking about this the other day, and when you reviewed a video and I upload it, you guys will hear about it some more, you know? It's not this time to try anything crazy, okay? Keep things very constant and stable is what I harp on, Paul harps on, and that's what leads our clients to success, you know, on the stage. And even for myself, from prior competing experience, just keeping things very constant. Eat the same damn foods every day. I just adjust the serving sizes a little bit. Usually from a non-sodium source. So if I was like, hey, we should bring up carbs by 25 grams, I'll go, okay, I'm going to have a little extra rice, okay? Or I'm going to have a little extra pasta or a little extra oats. There's no sodium in those sources. If I have, for example, an extra Pop-Tart, I have a Pop-Tart every single day, right before I train, okay, every single day. It's got some sodium in it, so I will have to account for that. So I've taken the time on Excel to make a spreadsheet of my macros and then foods and then the sodium for each food. It takes time. But if you want to step on stage, it's your choice, okay? You must be very dialed in. You cannot be lazy. Don't take the lazy approach, the lazy way out, okay? When it comes to contest prep, okay? Take time to focus on dialing everything in. And when you get towards the end of prep, that's when you start tracking your sodium fluid. You know, the first 3 months of prep, I wasn't doing that. I was tracking my macros. And I was just kind of roughly tracking my water. I go, okay, I have 5 24-ounce shaker bottles a day. That gets me to my water target. But now it's very dialed in, the sodium. Tracking sodium is a pain in the butt. But you got to do it, right? I'm willing to do it for 4 weeks, right? So I'm going to see how I look on Saturday, okay? I'm going to keep you guys updated, especially next Monday. You're going to get a kind of like a review of how the weekend went. And then I compete 2 weeks later. So if we need to fine-tune things a little bit more, we will do that. But I'm going to get plenty of footage from show day. I'm super excited to share it with you all here on YouTube, on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram at benberluti8034, BERLUTI, so you spell my last name. I post updates there all the time, raw training footage, body composition picture, updates every single day in my story. So stay tuned to that. And if you're interested in working with a natural contest prep coach, you know, someone that's like you, right? I'm not Samson Dowda, I'm not 300 pounds on stage. No, I'm literally 135 pounds, probably a little bit heavier when it comes to stage day. I used to weigh 185 pounds. I've dropped 50 pounds to get shredded overall over the years. If you want to work with a natural competitor, you know, I would be happy to do so, okay? Just send me a message and we can set a time to talk. Speaking of talking, Tyler and I are doing contest prep update 4. Going over our peak week this week, which will be coming to my channel likely late this week, okay? I want to get that uploaded before my show. If not, it'll be right after the show. And we're going to talk about things some more. So if you have any contest prep related questions, first time competitor, send me a message. We will talk about them, okay? So I'm looking forward to addressing your questions on our Q&A on Thursday. And then in the meantime, I'm super excited to do my best on stage day, and that's all you can do, the best that you can. I've been practicing my posing. I've been tracking my macros at 100% consistency. I've been tracking my sodium and fluid now, right? I've been training consistently, doing my cardio consistently, doing it all when I don't feel like it. When energy's low, pushing through and making it happen. You got to do it, guys, okay? And I do it for the fans. You know, you guys really drive me, so, and it really motivates me, and I want to inspire others, okay? Talk soon.